So today's case and the verdict reached today was hugely important because the Unite the Right rally severely traumatized this town 4 years ago. The jury found the white nationalists liable for multiple state claims for conspiring to foment violence in the city, but the jury could not reach verdicts on were federal claims that were built around statutes, a statute that was created back in the 1870s to prevent enslaved black people from being intimidated by the Ku Klux Klan. And so in that regard, this case was quite historic and quite a landmark case. But the plaintiff's attorneys failed to achieve verdicts on those two critical accounts.
I was here on August 12, 2017, when hundreds of neo-Nazis and white supremacists descended on Charlottesville. There were counter-protesters out that day, many of whom were college students, who were clergy, who wanted to stand up to hate. Neo-Nazi James Fields sped his car into a crowd of counter-protesters, striking and killing 32-year-old Heather Heyer, and striking 4 of the plaintiffs in this suit. They've gotten on to the witness stand to testify about the physical harm from that. One plaintiff suffered a skull fracture, and it's just been very emotional testimony, reliving what's the most traumatic days of their lives.
It feels good to be out here, but even to hold them accountable with the damages, who's to say that our victims will get that money? You know, it sounds good that, you know, this is what happened, but at the end of the day, what is it going to do to stop white supremacy?
The amount of money that the jury meted out today in terms of punishments was quite large. It was more than $26 million. What's unclear is how they're going to get that money. Will they extract it from their future wages? Will they impose liens on their properties? We just don't know quite yet, and we're going to find that out soon. Well, one defense attorney told me that he wants to try to limit the amount of money that's imposed on his clients. So even though today's battle was won largely by the plaintiffs, there will be more battles that come, so it's not quite over yet. But this was a big day and a landmark day for the residents of Charlottesville who are still pretty troubled by what happened here 4 years ago.